Welcome back to Daily Glow, or welcome if it's your first time. I'm Caitlin, and I have another future spouse reading for you today. I have three piles for you to choose from, and we will introduce them in one moment. Just a little housekeeping. I am still moving. This may be my last reading in this space. This is my temporary space. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's my second to last. So I'm really excited about that. My hands are a little worse for wear with all the moving. And, but oh my goodness, you guys, I just all of the comments and the feedback that I've been getting the last few weeks has meant so much to me. I have to tell you that. It has meant so much to me and I really, really appreciate it. Um, Thank you guys. And when you guys comment and you subscribe and you like the video, it just lets me know that this is resonating for you. So that means a lot. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. So let's introduce our piles. Oh, and also I wanted to say I am not only doing future spouse readings now. I've just been focusing on this because it's been really fun. And I do have other reading ideas that I want to get out. Yeah, probably after I'm done settling in with the move though. So we'll see. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's introduce your piles. You can always skip ahead, by the way. I don't edit my readings, so the timestamps will always be in the description box along with information about every deck that I use. So you can always go right down into the description box and just jump to your reading. Okay, so pile one, you have the Tulip card and the Septarian stone. Okay. And Septarian stone is also called Dragonstone. It can enhance attention, like the attention that you receive. It reminds you that you're born with a great spiritual power inside of you, that you have the responsibility to use that power and shine a light in the world. So it can increase sort of a spotlight on you or the attention. Yes, it helps you to find your true self and better understand yourself and your place in the world. It's also associated with fun, strategy, and higher vibrational emotions. Okay. Pile two, you have the Orchid card, okay, and the Tiger's Eye. Now, Tiger's Eye is associated with courage, soothing anxiety, mitigating fear, clearer thinking, focus, a composed and balanced emotional state, amplifying your natural internal strength that may have laid dormant or repressed due to stress or trauma. Just activating your personal willpower. Very cool. All right. Pile three, you have sunflower and the Sardonyx stone. Sardonyx is black striped agate that has chalcedony and I don't remember, it has stripes of other things in it. Sardonyx is a powerful stone for soothing powerful emotions. It's a stone associated with strength and protection, courage, happiness, clear communication, helping ourselves and helping others, and reaching your dreams and goals. It's extremely grounding, though. I would say the number one thing about Sardonyx is it is extremely grounding. Okay, so these are your piles. Pile one, pile two, pile three. The timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you at your reading. Now, I do not edit my piles, so I'm just going to go ahead and get ready for pile one. Okay. Hmm. Hello, pile one. If you chose Tulip and the Septarian crystal, then welcome to your reading. Let's find out what kind of marriage will you have with your future spouse. Now, your card is Tulip, and on this particular card, it says true love. And tulip can also be associated with abundance. So let's just see what comes through for you. Mm, I'm going to start with the Tarot of Curious Creatures. I've been reaching for this tarot deck more and more lately. I'm just really loving how playful it is. This is probably, yeah, it's probably my most whimsical tarot deck that I have. But it's still full of the imagery and symbolism that I need. So perfectly useful. Pile one, your future marriage. Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. Values. Okay. You will have a fairly traditional marriage and your values are very important to you. You, yeah, so much love though. Oh my gosh, so much love. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. I see travel or movement for you. I see that you two will move, or perhaps one of you will move to be with the other one. Yes. Yes, you may have difficulty deciding right away where you will live. So you two may have been at a distance, but I'm not necessarily seeing that. I'm just seeing um that there's a move, definitely. There's a move, and someone may have to give up more than the other. That's why I'm saying perhaps you two live at a distance, because someone's moving more. Interesting. Tell me more about this. Tell me about pile one's future marriage. Let me move these up a little bit. There we go. Mhm. Oh my goodness. You two really trust in this connection and you have a lot of faith in your relationship. I think you two put a lot of thought into this before, yes. You two put a lot of thought into this before making this official. Yeah, before getting married, a lot of thought went into this marriage. So none of these decisions are impulsive or reckless. They're very well thought out, but there is some sort of like separation, definitely leaving something behind. Hmm. Yeah, I don't love that, but the connection is great. So hmm, hmm, let's see, let's get a little bit more about that. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords, please. Tell me about pile one's marriage. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, clear. Tell me clearly about pile one's future marriage, particularly about the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords. Thank you. Well, that's a lot. Yes, I know. Oh my goodness, you guys. You guys are in love and you choose each other, and it feels very fated and destined, and the timing feels right, and it's very, very romantic. So they want to emphasize all of that first. Then there's some work to do. Yes, there's the practicalities of being together. Um, Mm. Mm-hmm. It feels like starting over again. This is the Fool 2.0, which is a card that's specific to this deck. So it's starting over again. And so, yes, there's some stress with that. There just is. That's so real, though, you guys. Like, that's real life. Because you can't necessarily move in every direction that you want to, so you have to make some choices. But the choices that you make are going to be so good. Oh my gosh. You have so much happiness, so much prosperity. You feel like you're in the right place at the right time. You're very financially stable and abundant, and you have lots of new opportunities coming your way. In fact, you have tons of new opportunities coming your way. Your home life is extremely happy. Your emotional life is extremely happy. There, like the romance is perfect. So the fact that you do have to leave some things behind and make some tough decisions is really going to work out in the end. Interesting. But I want to know more about like after that. Tell me about after that. Tell me about pile one. Thank you. Whoop. You two, you two do a lot of work in the community. So yeah. You two are very active in your community and you probably do like volunteer work or you're like involved in organizations. Hmm. Okay, these two came out before. Maybe I'm not completely understanding them. They're really highlighting them. So, okay. All right. Tell me more about the Three of Swords and the High Priestess. Tell me about Three of Swords and High Priestess. Somebody might be doing teaching. I am courageous and powerful. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views, explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. I let go, I release, I am. Okay, one moment. Um, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Hmm. Breathe. Yeah. Envy, health, peace. Gosh, guys, it looks like there's going to be something difficult. Hmm. It's possible that somebody might be doing some counseling, like somebody might actually be like a mentor, but it's also possible that there may be something difficult that you or one of you are going through. So let me make sure that I'm understanding this. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. It actually may be people around you. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. So, okay. Sorry, guys. It just took me a minute to get there. Okay, so you two are going to be people who will be, um, people will turn to you for your help, guidance, and wisdom in times of unrest, in times of grief. There will be some negativity. There will be some people who will be envious of you, but you guys will have a very healthy and peaceful connection, a very healthy and peaceful relationship. Yes, and you'll persevere through all of it. You two are like an anchor in your community. Yeah, that other people turn to. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Interesting. You two also trust each other so much, and you have such a strong connection with each other that the things that are going on around you do not affect your relationship with each other in a negative way at all. Okay, I feel like it took me a lot to get to that understanding. Let's see. What else can we get? Okay, tell me more about pile one's future marriage. Tell me more about pile. Oh, okay. You two will plan to have children. But it might take you a while. Not for everybody. Yes, it will take you a while. So you'll have oh my goodness. You guys will have a lot of fun and do a lot of socializing, a lot of just do a lot of fun things together until you have children. But then you will. I see pregnancy. Or you also may have children some other way. That's not necessarily pregnancy, but it may take a while, but you will plan to have children and then you will have children. That's so cool. Anything else about that? You may have a Libra or a Sagittarius child. Aw, you guys will have a very happy life. Yes, you might have two children. And I think that you guys like to travel. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle these more and then see if the cards come out again. Tell me about pile one's future marriage. What kind of marriage will pile one have with their future spouse? Ah, thank you. See, it did come out again, so it was meant to come out. You two will perfectly balance each other out because one of you may be a little bit too passive or a little bit too indecisive, and the other may be a little bit too controlling or a little bit too attached. However, I actually see that you both could be like that in different areas of life or in different ways. But when you come together, it's like you really balance each other out in such a way that it brings you guys a much happier and more balanced life. So that's really great. It's a complete transformation of your life. Um, I feel like in this pile, you two both have some ego, and there could be a potential for power struggle or ego struggle between you two. I see that more as in the past, like that may have been some of your past story. Because I see a really, really close and trusting connection that I'm tapping into here. So you've left indecision in the past. Mm-hmm. But you've left behind attachment too, actually. Yeah, you guys may be twin flames or mirrored souls. You guys are really healing each other or healing yourselves because of your love for each other. Either way. Yeah. Wow, we've just been getting really deep messages lately. Um, Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I think that you guys come from really different worldviews or really different perspectives. And so there may have been an initial clash or something, but you really listen to each other and trust each other. Look at that. That keeps coming through. You guys feel that you can really trust each other, and you do. And you speak to each other very carefully even when you disagree, and you guys may disagree kind of a lot. That's a possibility, but you really respect each other's opinions and you speak to each other very gently and respectfully, and it really works. That's really interesting. Okay. All right, let's get out the crazy cards. Wait, I'm trying not to use that word. Okay. Let's get out the very, very interesting and out of left field cards. I can't even show all of these cards, but they're really fun and I have fun with them. You know what's also weird? When I ordered this deck, somehow I accidentally ordered two of them. Yeah, I have an extra one of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Okay. Pile one's future marriage. Hmm. Yeah. What will pile one's future marriage be like? Ooh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, you both are very creative or artistic in some way, perhaps in different ways. And yeah, I definitely see you both having a clash of opinions or egos at times, which is kind of hilarious. Sorry. There may be a disagreement about where to live, um, or just direction in general. Hmm. Yeah, you two are kind of competitive. That's funny. Yeah, somebody could be a teacher or somebody could be in school. There could be a disagreement about where to go to school or where to move to after school. But the thing is that you guys are so fair with each other. You're so fair. This is so funny. You guys will have your disagreements and you'll have your differences of opinions, but you're going to hear each other out and be fair about it and then come to a decision. And even though there may, be some things that somebody has to let go of, or, everybody can't necessarily win, I guess, but you guys are going to be happy together. Like you feel like it's worth it. You may settle down in a small town. Aw. Yeah, the romance never dies for you guys. That's really cute. I feel like the fact that both of you are so strong-willed and don't necessarily just like give in to each other all the time. actually makes your relationship more fun, like more romantic, more spicy, more interesting. It's because, okay, one of the things that helps people maintain romance and like stay in love with each other is when they maintain their individuality, when they don't lose themselves. And I can tell you right now, looking at this pile, you two are not people who are going to lose yourselves. Oh my goodness. Anything else about pile one's marriage? Hmm. Mm. Big city, small town. Yeah, you guys actually may move around. You may live in different places. Some of you may start a business. Ah, interesting. Um, yeah, you guys have a really spicy connection, I think. Hmm. Yes, and you like to travel. Anything else about Pile One's future marriage? Yeah, I see that. You guys are involved in some sort of like volunteer work or activism or something in the community, something like that. Or perhaps a church organization. Okay. I also heard Doctors Without Borders. Okay, that could be why some of you are traveling a lot. Okay, set this aside. Tell me about Pile One's future marriage. Thank you. You two need to pay attention to your finances. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in some cases, there will be a situation that you need to get out of, and sometimes you need to get out of it quickly. Now, however, you also need to be mindful of your temper. You two don't lose your temper with each other. You don't, but it's because you're mindful of it. So this is kind of a funny thing. Like you will be mindful of it, but it says to be mindful of it. You know what I mean? Like you will do it. You'll be successful. You two will be good with each other, but it's something that you have to think about. Yes, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yeah, this connection could be intense, so you do need to be careful with each other. You need to be gentle with each other. When I say be careful with each other, I don't mean walk on eggshells like you do in a toxic relationship with a narcissist. I do not at all mean that. I mean like when you have something treasured that you need to treat gently and carefully so that it doesn't break. That's the kind of careful that I'm talking about. You two will help each other a lot. And also, you both are people who will help others in your community a lot. However, yes, there is travel. There is probably a move. For some reason, you'll have to leave a situation. Hmm. It could even be like some sort of natural disaster that may happen in the time that you are married and that you'll have to move to a different house because of a natural disaster. Yes, we have journey, move, travel. You guys may move multiple times in your marriage, but also you may just travel a lot. Um, your future spouse could be a man with fair hair or gray hair, blonde, gray, or white hair, or I guess that could be you. Yeah, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun together. You have a very lively marriage. Like there's a lot of energy in your marriage. This is not a boring connection, not by a long shot. Mm. Yeah, there may be other people in your life who cause issues, but you also have wise people around you too. And people you have a really nice, strong social circle. Yes, and you guys are going to be heading in the right direction. For some of you, your future spouse is a younger man. That's not for everybody, okay? I got some sort of like hate comment about that. Like, if it does not resonate, then it's not for you. No worries. Yeah. Look at that tulip. Great passion. You guys are going to have a passionate connection, a fun connection, an interesting connection. I love this. Yeah, there are going to be some people around you who are negative, and so you may need to move away from those people or just kind of ignore those people or cut those people out of your life. I am seeing moving away though from negative situations. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't mean to drop half the deck. Okay. Yeah, something will end. Yes, there are people around you who can't be trusted, but I think you guys are onto it. It's not like you don't know. Yeah, you know. And you guys have really good communication too. You have really good communication, and also you are really well respected in your community. Yeah, you guys are going to be really successful. Okay, let's see. What are we going to end on? Ooh, let's do this one. This is your Sacred Wealth Code Oracle cards. Okay, pile one's future marriage. What will it be like? Thank you. The administrator. Yeah, you two. Okay, you two may be older. Um, and people definitely look up to you. The words on here, like the key words on this card, are practical, grounded, persevering, wise, dedicated, strong, purposeful, leading, organized, structured, confident, strategic, assertive, disciplined, humanistic, and moral. So those are qualities of your partnership and the way that people see you and the way that you are in the community. And also you two can 100% rely on each other also. Okay. And then we also have, oops, the teacher. So we got that before too. You guys have definitely looked up to one of you or both of you may be teachers. Or you may be doctors or oops, or you may be in some sort of volunteering role or something. I was not going to take a third card, but it fell down, so I have to take it. The King, the Sun. I powerfully lead my mission. So there's a lot of leadership here. There's a lot of leading and mentorship and leadership here. There just is, cannot be ignored. So other keywords that we have here are knowledgeable, intelligent. Yes, you guys have a very intelligent connection too, but also really fun. Growth oriented, yes. Trusting, yes. Understanding, yes. Communicative, yes. You have really good communication. Compassionate, prosperous, social, yes. You have a wonderful social support circle. Inspired, self-aware, generous, yes. Considerate, virtuous, regal, powerful, passionate, yes, courageous, sovereign, responsible, benevolent, creative, yes, innovative, decisive, yes, we saw that one of the first things, directive, inspiring, visionary, and respected. So, wow. Okay, pile one. Okay. And true love. True, passionate love. That's it, pile one. That's what your future marriage is going to be like. I love that for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and maybe I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Okay, and I do not edit my videos, so I'm just going to get ready for pile two. Which one was I going to do next? Oh, yes. Orchid. Okay. Trying to hide the little words until we start the reading. I don't know. Just because. Here we go. Welcome, pile two. If you chose the orchid and the tiger's eye, welcome to your reading. This is your reading. Let's find out what kind of marriage will you have with your future spouse. Okay, so tiger eye and the orchid card says attaining luxury. That's fun. So let's see what else comes out though. Let's see what comes out for you. What is your marriage with your future spouse going to be like? Let's see what we get. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-mm. All right, give me one moment. Those are cards that were coming out from pile one. Some of you may have messages in pile one, but I'm going to seine with my special seining water. To get different energy. Thank you for your patience with me. All right, let's try this again. Did I say pile one or did I say pile two? Maybe it's because I said pile one. Pile two. Pile two. What kind of marriage is pile two going to have with their future spouse? Oh. What kind of marriage will pile two have with their future spouse? What kind of marriage will pile two have with their future spouse? Thank you. Wow. These are powerful energies. Wow. Hmm. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands. I have to make room for that. Everybody scoot over. Because the King and Queen of Wands. Okay. Hmm. This is a very healing connection, and it changes your life so much. And you're able to regain parts of yourself that you thought were lost forever, and you are able to achieve goals and dreams like probably beyond your expectations. Yes, you're so abundant in this reading, in this marriage. Yeah. Your whole life gets bigger, better, brighter, and more abundant. Being in this connection really opens you up to the abundance of the universe. When you two are together, it gives you clarity that you feel like you can lead and guide each other in different ways, wisely and with love. When you are together, you can move forward with confidence and resilience. That's amazing. Hmm. Tell me more about Pile Two's future marriage with their future spouse. For some of you, there may have been a period of separation before you could marry, and you will feel that it's so worth it. But that may not be for everyone. Hmm. Again, I'm seeing moving. So it could be moving houses. Yeah. You may move into a different house together. Yeah, for some of you, you had to wait a while before you could be together, before you could actually marry, or before you could move in together. You may have had to wait a while. But then it's like it kind of happens fast. Interesting. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, some of you are waiting for something else to end or for some other situation to end before you could either get married or live with each other, depending. Tell me about pile two's future marriage. Mm. You guys were really, you guys, how to say this? You were really focused on this. If there's, yeah, if there's a divine masculine here, or if there's a man in this marriage, then yeah, or whoever fits that role, then he was really, really focused on doing whatever he had to do to be able to marry you specifically. Um, like laser focused on it. But it's also possible that you both are masculines or that you both are men. It's not for everyone. Yeah, and then you guys are going to come into a lot of abundance together. You guys are going to be really financially stable together. But again, as with pile one, it does involve leaving something behind. Tell me about pile two's. Oh, okay, wait, they want this. Pile two's. Oh, okay, wait, they want this. This one, yes. Tell me about pile two's future marriage. You two really make each other better. You two really bless each other. I see you giving each other little notes and words of affirmation and remembering each other's favorite things. Yes, you have beautiful communication between the two of you. And you two are very fair between the two of you, and you may have a more minimalist sort of life, or it doesn't have to be minimalist, but you have a very clean, like more on the minimalist style of home. Like it's very clean and uncluttered. You guys have a very peaceful way of communicating with each other and extremely respectful of each other. You may be divine counterparts because it says, I praise the goddess and the god. You two are just extremely respectful. Like you see the divine in each other and hold space for the divine in each other. And so, yeah, you guys really, really, really bless each other. You have that stable triangle of consummate marriage where you have friendship, partnership, intimacy, passion, liking, everything, all the things. Interesting. Yeah, and you two are very generous with each other. It's definitely like the opposite of greedy. That's interesting that I saw such a sort of uncluttered and minimalist sort of home, even though it says attaining luxury. Neither of you are materialistic or focused on like material, like the appearance of material wealth, like that's not what I saw. You have a very grounded energy with each other. A very balanced energy too. Yeah. So whoever the divine masculine or the husband is in this, and if you're two women, then just, whoever fits this card, okay? But okay, most of my viewers are women who are watching for men, so I'm just gonna say that and then just switch it around to whatever works for you, okay? But your future husband is so into you. Like, it's really, really cute. Like, I think there was some sort of obstacle to you two being able to be together, and I don't know what that is necessarily, but there was some sort of weight. You guys may have been separated for some reason, and it was so important to him. Like, he held on to that dream and that hope the whole time, and he just loves you so much, and he's so excited to be with you. And he's so romantic and sweet and kind and gentle. Um, but also very strong and masculine. Definitely worth waiting for. Oh my gosh, shut up. Look, it's the man holding a heart and the woman holding a heart. Both of you are so pure-hearted and like open-hearted with each other. And look at that. It's the yin yang card again. You two, oh my gosh, this is definitely divine counterparts, period. And I also am actually seeing all of these negative energies around you, and they do not affect you. Yeah. You guys have such a strong and powerful energy together, and you both are also very intelligent, and you have a very thoughtful, intelligent connection with strong communication and strong thought and consideration that goes into things. I'm getting strong Libra energy, so someone may be a Libra. Or your relationship may be a Libra. People don't know about that. That relationships have signs too. So either it's possible that one of you has a Libra placement, or both of you, or it's possible that your relationship is a Libra. Yeah. This is so, guys, I can't even tell you how positive this is. Like, I don't even know what to say. Wow. Also, look at how we have 21 and 22, 44 and 45. Hmm. I don't even want to move on from this. It's like, what else is there to say? Well, there's a lot more to say, but guys, this is just incredible. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm fangirling over your relationship. Okay. Let's get some more information. Okay. Hey, the lady. Yeah. Tell me about Pile Two's future marriage. Aw. Okay. So he's willing to move and try new things for you. Yes, he's willing to compromise for you. You may be a writer, a journalist. There's something about communication. When I say you, I'm speaking to the person, my viewer. If you can I talk? If you identify with this card, the woman holding a heart, then I'm saying you, but like if you identify with the man holding a heart, that's cool too. But the woman holding a heart, okay, she is either a speaker, writer, journalist. You could have like, I don't know, you could be like podcast, radio. There's something about communication over here. And then for him, it's about trying something new and traveling. Or maybe it's not traveling, but it's like bridging a gap and trying something new. And he's doing this for you. Hmm. Tell me more about Pile Two's future marriage. He's really smart. Yeah, he's really smart. So he makes smart decisions. Hmm. Clouds. Tell me about the clouds. Mm. Hmm. I'm gonna get a little more. Tell me about the clouds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for some of you, this is a same-sex relationship, but that's not for everyone. It's very romantic. Yeah, you guys have a lot of love. Um, why the clouds though? You guys have a lot of peace and stability in your home. You have a beautiful home together. That's sort of like a foundation of your life. I mean, homes generally are, but for you, they really are. Your home is a source of peace and stability and happiness. There are just some issues in relation to other people, though. Yeah. Nothing that involves you guys not being able to trust each other. It's more like, I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't like that. This was also positive, and it still is. But we also live in the world. So, where do I want to go with this? Let's see. Oh, this one, yeah. Okay, tell me more about Pile Two's future marriage. Thank you. Hmm. Um, the man holding a heart may be the stay-at-home dad, potentially. Aw. Okay, you guys may be living at a distance when he proposes because, yeah. Clarify. Wild. What the heck? Okay. For some of you, it's possible that you don't necessarily immediately. Mm, okay. For some of you, this is a friend, or eh, could be just a friend or a boyfriend, and he may propose, and you may say that you don't know, or you may, I don't know. It's like you're not going for it right away. It's weird to see that because by the time you guys are, mm, by the time you are married, you're very happy and open-hearted together. But it's possible that she has friends who are telling her that this is not a good idea and that she won't be happy with it. It's also possible that he wants children and that she either doesn't or just is more focused on her career. But it's also possible that she doesn't want to move and that ultimately he decides to move so he can be closer to her. I don't know. It's something like that. There's something like that. The thing is, once you two actually get together, it's so beautiful. It's incredible. Like this energy is immaculate. It's so open and free-flowing and abundant and like pure and balanced. It just could not be better at all. Yes, I do see that the impetus and the drive is coming from the quote unquote man. And yes, he's got a lot of passion for you. And also, you may have messages in pile one. Yes, but there are other people who are an issue. So somebody could be gossiping about you, somebody could be giving poor advice. Mm-hmm. It's also possible that she's had issues with angry partners in the past, and so she is specifically just, I don't know, cautious to get into a relationship. Yes, she's prioritizing peace and harmony. But I mean, this is a really peaceful, harmonious relationship, but it may have been friends with benefits or just very casual, and she may have wanted to keep it that way because she has trust issues. Again, switch the genders however it makes sense for you, okay? I'm just saying it how the cards are, but there's real love here. There's real love here, and that's going to win out over any other fears or concerns or resistance or anything and bring them together. Open-hearted. Oh, that's nice. And then there's an opportunity of a windfall. Yeah, you guys in this pile have the potential for great wealth and luxury and success. Successful outcome to your problems. Excitement. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, if someone is being really resistant to you right now, then for some of you, there could be a message that a change is coming. I mean, I don't want to give somebody, yeah, only take this if it resonates. Trust your own intuition. Make relationship decisions based on um, conversations that you have with people in your real life. Okay. Don't take this as advice. I don't want anybody to watch a reading like this and think that they need to keep putting energy after a relationship that's not healthy. Okay. So you got to be wise for your own life and make smart decisions. But if this resonates, then it's possible that it's saying that even though there may be resistance here, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Somebody is very goal oriented, and in this reading, Well, actually, both of them are. This is weird because the feminine is actually super focused on her career and stability, but it's because she's trying to prioritize peace and harmony. And she's found that in relationships, people use her and ruin her peace and harmony. So she's really goal-oriented to focus on the things that she thinks will secure her peace and harmony, which are probably like material and career. He's probably already got that figured out, so he's not worried about that. He's really goal oriented on her because he knows what he wants, because he knows that it's real love. And there's guaranteed success. And she probably knows that it's love too. She's just being a scaredy cat. Okay, where are we going next? Oh, yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Tell me about, let's clear this. I haven't wanted to clear this because it's just such good energy. So good. Okay. Tell me about file two's future marriage. Thank you. Friendship. Okay. Yeah, this came through before. It's so interesting. You guys may be friends. You may have started as friends. You may have started as friends with benefits or just a very, very casual relationship. But you guys are very happy together. If you've daydreamed or imagined what it would be like to be married to this person, if you resonate with this, I mean, there could really be something there. There really could. Again, I have to give my caveats. If somebody has told you no, that they are not interested in having further relationship with you and they just want to be friends, then please respect that, that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah. Because this connection that I'm tapping into is very, very respectful of each other. But there is a possibility for whoever resonates with this pile that your future marriage is a friendship that goes much deeper and goes to the next level. And you have a beautiful marriage that's built on friendship and passion, and you have every kind of happiness together. That's amazing. Yeah, some of you may have, you guys have been through a lot. Some of you may be keeping your feelings secret. Um, You may be keeping your feelings secret to some degree because you know that the other person has been through a lot and you're just being like careful with their feelings, or it may be because you've been through a lot. There is something about a house. There's something about a child and family. So it's possible that somebody has a child and family, and maybe that's why they don't want to take it to the next level or get married again. Or it's possible that somebody wants to have children but there's an issue about where you live, and there's a lot of stuff in the past. Um, Somebody's really, really drained. Somebody feels extremely drained after dealing with an energy vampire. So a vampiric kind of person is like a sort of narcissistic person. It doesn't have to be somebody with narcissistic personality disorder, literally. It's just somebody who has strong narcissistic traits, somebody who or somebody who's an energy vampire. Yeah. So it's important to understand where people are coming from and how that affects them. Hmm. Tell me more about the child and family of pile two. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's something about moving. I don't know. It's possible that if somebody has a child that they can't move, and so the other person would have to move. Weird. Um, yeah, this may have started as like, yeah. For some of you, this may have started as just hooking up or just friends. There's also something about computers. Oh, okay. So some of you may have met online. Hmm, what else do we have here? Yeah, in this relationship takes time to get to marriage. But then once you guys decide to be together in that way, I think it happens pretty quick. Okay. What else do I want here? Oh, yes. Okay. Tell me about pile two's future marriage. The sage. The truth will set me free. Yeah, in this connection, you guys are not immediately honest with each other about the feelings that you have for each other or the depth of feelings that you have for each other. But once you do both be honest about your feelings, how you really feel about each other and what you really want, it is going to open up so much happiness and abundance to you. Keywords that we have for this marriage also are wise, spiritual, wealthy, gracious, intuitive, inspired, devoted. You two are devoted to each other, expansive, self-reflective, truth-seeking, emotionally intelligent, truthful, philosophical, and charitable. The artist. You two could be very artistic. One of you could be an artist, or both of you could be artists. Keywords that we have are creative, visionary, imaginative. We have here also imagination. Idealistic, connective, harmonious, passionate, receptive, reverent, and spiritual. Beautiful. There's also a message here that if you are visualizing a relationship, if you are visualizing a connection that you would like to have, that is aligning you with this. Your manifestations are working. And pile two, that's your message. That's so exciting. I'm really happy for you guys. That's a beautiful marriage that I see in your future. So I hope you guys have a really beautiful rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you guys again. Bye. And I do not edit my readings, so I'm just gonna get ready for pile three, but I'm going to say in between piles again. Okay, thank you. Oops. I think that you could see that. That's funny. Okay. Up there. Okay. Welcome, pile three, to your reading. If you chose the sunflower card and the Sardonyx agate crystal, this is your reading. And your card, the sunflower, says happiness and joy. So let's find out, what kind of marriage will you have with your future spouse? Ten of Cups, happiness and joy. You may have a family. Put some more information. You are going to have a very, very happy home life, though. Tell me about pile three's future marriage. You may have a somewhat traditional marriage in which the the husband or the more masculine partner is kind of more of the apparent leader or kind of takes the lead more in the day-to-day things, some degree. There may be difficulties that you will face in your marriage. Some of you may struggle with anxiety or um, may have had, oops, a difficult past. And okay, yeah, so for some of you, you struggled with various challenges in your past, and this is like a second chance for you. A second chance at happiness. And you will be really happy. You two are going to rebuild together. Also, some of you may go through difficult circumstances, even potentially um, natural disasters. So some of you may experience like a natural disaster together potentially. But you guys are so happy together and you're able to rebuild together. Especially your future masculine partner or your future husband, oops, is very like he's a very good leader and he guides you, your family in the right direction. You guys, yeah. In this particular connection, the feminine partner or the wife may be much more introverted, but you're also very wise if you are the feminine. You're very wise, but feels like you have a lot of fear or anxiety. You may actually have anxiety, but you're very successful and abundant. Hmm. You may have difficulty making decisions, and your future spouse is more decisive than you are. And you're very comfortable with that. But you have a lot of wisdom and clarity, and you're very successful. It's possible you just don't like making, yeah, it's possible you just don't like making decisions about tedious things. Interesting. Yeah. But you two are a really, really good pair together. You actually have really balanced power dynamics in the relationship. That's a positive thing. That means that neither one of you has more power in the relationship, but it's possible that the one spouse is more introverted and prefers to sort of keep to herself, as it were, and the other spouse does rely on her for certain wisdom and perspective, but then ultimately is the one who's like guiding the family and making the decisions. And that's just the way that you two are like comfortable with that specific dynamic. And I see you two doing a lot of work together, but it's very fulfilling. It's like your life's work. So you're very satisfied with the work that you're doing. You're happy to be doing this work together. And it may be a work of rebuilding in some sense. Yes. Yes. And for some of you, this is a second marriage. That's not for everybody, but there's some sort of sense of rebuilding. And there's strategy, but there is also um a lot of abundance and good fortune and luck, and there's financial stability. Mm. Yeah, but you guys may need to at some point rebuild or relocate, or you may build a house together. And look at that. So we had the Empress and the Emperor, and now we have the Queen and King of Wands. You two are perfectly matched. You guys are a perfect match. I love it. And you also have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. You guys are so happy. You have a beautiful, happy home together, a beautiful, happy life. In some cases, something may happen to your home and then you may move or build a new home together. Yes, moving. You two, again, I think this has come through a lot. Someone may move to be together, or you two may both move. The sun comes through again. You two are extremely happy together. Victory. Yes, you guys are so happy together. You're so successful together. This feels so victorious. You may have had a lot of setbacks. At least one of you has had significant setbacks, but perhaps both of you have. And you will finally have the kind of family and relationship and love and life that you deserve. And you're going to be successful. You're also being blessed by the Archangel Shamuel. This is which one is that? That's the solar plexus chakra. Yeah. So this will build your self-esteem and your faith in humanity, basically, and your faith in yourself. Yes, your spouse is very intelligent and thoughtful, and that's really important to you because you may not have been surrounded by people who you could trust to be smart, and it's sort of exhausting to always be the only one who seems to be thinking. I'm sorry. This person is very smart and good at making, they make good decisions. And you really trust this person's decisions. And their opinion and perspective. And what did we draw? Let's see. Ah, other people may be really jealous of your life. And particularly because in this pile specifically, I see that, wait, this was also true in one of the other piles. Okay. Um, you have money. Like the feminine person, especially here, has money and may be very successful. And this is the third eye chakra, and this is the Archangel Metatron, who is associated with twin flames and divine counterparts. So that's possible that you resonate with that journey and um that experience. Yes, there will be people in the community or people in your social circles who are envious of you because you have such a beautiful romance, but also because you guys have um some financial luck. You may have some windfall, or you may just be very prosperous in some way. You may have some endeavor that just becomes very successful, and so there is envy. Too bad for them. What will pile three's future marriage be like? What will pile three's marriage be like? I see it very gentle and romantic. Hmm. I achieve with integrity. Yeah, you guys are going to be successful, but you are going to be successful in a way that does not compromise your values. So, yeah. So truly, what you are able to achieve, you do deserve. And you're very grateful about it. Like you don't take anything for granted. That's really beautiful. I benefit with gratitude. I achieve with integrity. I benefit with gratitude. So you guys have strong values that you don't compromise. You are successful without compromising your values, and then you're very grateful for your success. So you're very balanced and grounded individuals. Tell me about pile three's future marriage. Thank you. You guys have a purpose together as a couple, and it's service in the face of adversity, and it requires releasing doubt. I release the need to know all of the answers because you have a strong purpose and it has something to do with helping others or being of service to others. Therefore, you will accept the challenges regardless of the adversity and release the need to know all of the answers. Tell me about pile three's future marriage. Tell me about pile three's marriage with their future spouse. You really, really admire your spouse. Mhm. Yeah, you let your spouse take the lead. You two like to travel, and other people may be trying to see if they can get any dirt on you because people are jealous of your success. It seems weird to them. You two may seem weird to them, but there really isn't anything for them to dig up. Mhm. You do have a very comfortable lifestyle together. Maybe not right away. You also have a very active lifestyle together. Yes, you guys are mirrored souls or twin flames or divine counterparts or something like that. Yeah, there's people around you who are trying to interfere, but they won't. They won't. You two may participate in sports together, but one of you may also have health issues, or I don't know, maybe both of you, but hmm. One of you may be an artist, or perhaps both of you are. One of you may be, yeah, boss, like a boss. One of you may be very successful in business, finance, I don't know, or some kind of manager or something. This is really cute. I see you giving each other books as gifts, or your future spouse gives you a book as a gift, but maybe you guys have dates at like a bookstore, like you have a bookstore date, or perhaps you read to each other. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there are really jealous people around you guys. What the heck? Tell me about the stork. Tell me about tell me about pile three's marriage with their future spouse. What is the stork? Yeah, you may get a new house to get away from people. You may literally move, you do something different. So there's a new key and there's something new and different. So you do something different to cut people out. Um, one of you may be famous or you're well known for your success or something like that. And somebody has to end something. But they also want you to know that you have good friends and yeah, new house. So it's possible you may move to get away from certain people, or you may move somewhere where nobody knows that you're there. Dog. Mhm. But you two have a really, really strong connection that is like unperturbed by any of this silliness. And also you have really good friends. Yeah, and your connection just keeps growing, and also your prosperity just keeps growing. And specifically, the wife or the divine feminine person in this marriage is very wealthy and prosperous. And you guys can overcome any challenge. But yeah, and again, you guys have really strong finances. Oh my God. Yeah, that's nice. And also negativity from other people. Yeah. Yeah, and then the writer. So, yes, and the snake. Yeah. Due to this negativity from other people, and there's like a lot of gossip and talk. This is crazy. Um, you get away from all of it. You probably move somewhere else, get a different house, and then you have a child. Mm-hmm. What? Mm. It's possible that one of you is really sexy. So, I don't know. One of you could be like really sexy, or one of you's like really wealthy, or maybe both. Maybe you're really wealthy and sexy. I don't know what the deal is, but people are weirdly obsessed with you. Let's finish with this. Yes. Oh, wait, also I need to do my this is your sacred wealth code. Cool. But also we need to do our moon magic cards. Hello. Okay. I don't remember if I did these or not. We'll do them again. I am magnetic to what I want and I repel what I do not want. Oh, we're going to stop there. That's perfect for pile three. Yeah, guys, you are powerful manifestors. You want love, wealth, family, happiness, supportive friends. Like you are attracting all of that. And yes, that does also attract some negative attention, but you can repel that. You can repel whatever you don't want and you can attract whatever you do want. So please remember that. Interesting. We got that for pile one. So you may have messages in pile one. The administrator Saturn. I walk with a foot in both the earthly and spiritual worlds. Practical, grounded, persevering, wise, dedicated, strong, purposeful, leading, organized, structured, confident, strategic, assertive, disciplined, humanistic, and moral. However, we did get that in pile one, so I want to get something unique to pile three, please. Tell me about pile three's future marriage. Yeah, one of you may be a boss. The weird thing though is that the one of you who is like more of a boss and more financially successful is also more introverted and yeah, and the that's what I think so. Okay. or yeah, or more private, something like that. The King, the Sun, that also came out in pile, is it pile one? I think so. I powerfully lead my mission. Yeah, your future husband or your future spouse who's divine masculine is a really good leader. And that is going to help you to be much more successful because you two will really help each other. Okay, but can I get a different card? Whoa, for pile three, please. Thank you. Tell me about what kind of marriage will pile three have with their future spouse? Thank you. The celebrity. Okay, well, that fits with what we saw, doesn't it? The great nurturer, the moon. Mm-hmm. Some of you are going to be famous for for something about your femininity and something about how caring and empathetic you are. You may be famous for some sort of like, I don't know, something about like emotional advice, parental advice. Um, like you may talk about home, family, relationships, marriage, um, or just emotional well-being. But this is also the kind of, so somebody is well known for that, okay? But also this is the kind of relationship that you two have with each other. It's very nurturing. You two are very nurturing with each other. You guys are devoted to each other, very loving. You're also wise and empathetic and compassionate. You're very abundant. You're also generous, receptive, emotional, inclusive, supportive, and stable. And together as a couple, you are charismatic, imaginative, luminous, confident, authentic, inspiring, passionate, magnetic, impactful. Public, I don't know that you want to be public, but maybe to some degree you are anyway. Fashionable, independent, noble, generous, and unique. Cool. That is really exciting. Pile three, that is your message about what kind of marriage you're going to have with your future spouse. I hope that that was fun and insightful for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And maybe I'll catch you in another reading. Thank you guys. Bye.